Hi everyone, I'm Shana and you're watching Recipes Are Simple. Today we're making a North Indian dish made of paneer or Indian cottage cheese. We're making Paneer Lababdar. Loosely translated, Lababdar is a total surrender of your taste buds to this wonderful dish. So you can imagine how delicious it is. The paneer or Indian cottage cheese absolutely melts in your mouth in this delicious gravy. It's wonderful served with naan breads or rotis. So this recipe is for 500 grams of paneer. We have a non-stick pan here. To this we're going to add just over 2 teaspoons of oil, sunflower oil or any neutral flavored oil. And to this we're going to add some spices, a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds, just a small petal or a segment of star anise, 3 green cardamom pods, and 3 cloves. Once the spices have just popped, we're going to add 2 sliced onions, and we're just going to saute this for 2 minutes, just until they've softened and lightly changed in color. Now we can add the tomato. We're adding 4 tomatoes that have been chopped. And we're going to saute this again. We're also going to add a handful of raw cashew nuts as well as 1 tablespoon of melon seeds. These ingredients add to the thickness of this delicious gravy. So you want to saute this for about 2 minutes until the tomatoes are softened. Once the tomatoes are nice and soft, we're going to set this aside to cool off completely. So this is a 500 block of fresh paneer. And we're going to slice this into rectangular pieces like this, and then cut them again into squares, and then large triangles like this. This is how the paneer is cut for lababdar, a little bit different than the regular shapes. So we have 300 grams of paneer cut into triangles, and the remaining 200 grams is to be grated. So we've got our paneer ready. And now the sauteed mixture has cooled off completely. We're going to grind this in batches. You can use your food processor or mini grinder like this. Don't add any water and you grind it till velvety smooth. This is the lababdar paste, and this is the secret to this delicious recipe. So we washed out our pan and returned it to heat. To this we're going to add a 1/4 cup of oil and butter. So it's about 1.5 tablespoons of butter and the remaining is oil. Just going to heat that up. As the butter melts, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, or nice bright red chili powder. It's mild in heat. Stir this quickly so that it's nice and fragrant and the color deepens. And then we're going to quickly add 2.5 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. That's equal proportions of ginger and garlic ground to a smooth paste without adding water. Saute this briefly until the aroma of the ginger garlic is no longer raw. And then we're going to add the prepared lababdar paste. Stir this until you achieve a homogeneous mixture. So once the homogeneous mixture is achieved, we're going to cover this and cook on a medium heat for 2 minutes. You will see that the oil has separated at this stage and it has thickened a bit. Now we can add some spice powders, 1 to 2 teaspoons of North Indian style garam masala. You can check out my recipe for North Indian garam masala on my channel. So always add 1 teaspoon of the garam masala first and taste, because various garam masalas have various strengths. You might not need to add more. And then 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, just a little bit less than half a teaspoon of turmeric, and stir this well. So we're going to add a little bit of boiled water to loosen this mixture up, and you can keep adding hot water to this mixture to loosen it as you cook. So here I've added the 2nd teaspoon of garam masala after tasting. And we're also going to add half a teaspoon more of a Kashmiri red chilli powder for a little bit more color. I'm just going to add a little bit more water because I'm going to cover this and allow it to thicken a little bit and for the oil to separate again. At this stage, we can add salt to taste, about half a teaspoon, as well as half a teaspoon of sugar to balance the flavors. Next, we're adding a 1/4 cup of cooking cream. Stir this through. Now we're going to continue cooking only on a low simmer. Add 2 teaspoons of kasuri methi, that's the dried fenugreek leaves, 2 teaspoons, and stir this into the sauce. Add water and salt if needed, just to get that consistency right. And now we're going to add half of the grated paneer. The rest we will add for garnish. Stir the grated paneer through, and then we can add our sliced paneer triangles. And once more, we're going to cover and cook on a very low flame for up to 5 minutes. And then the paneer should be nice and soft and melt in your mouth, delicious. And finally, we're going to add some chopped fresh coriander, a large handful here. And it's ready to serve. While serving, we can garnish it with the reserved grated paneer. So your Paneer Lababdar is ready to be surrendered to. It's absolutely delicious with naan breads or chapatis and rotis. I hope you try this delicious recipe for Indian cottage cheese. Let me know if you try the recipe. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I have lots more recipes coming. Recipes from everywhere, recipes for everyone. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye.